Well, good morning again. It's Tuesday, July 21st, and we're just getting our camp packed up. You see Goldie's down there, putting the final touches in her bag, and then we're going to tear down the tent. We had a nice campsite last night. Beautiful view off that way, and over here, even though the sun's blocking it out, there's this amazing giant rock mountain behind us. So anyway, despite how ugly the weather was last night, today we have beautiful blue skies. So we're going to try and get out there and put as many miles on the trails as we can before the afternoon thunder shower blows up and drives us undercover. Ebbets Pass is 10 miles away. Rumor has it there were people doing trail magic there. But first we have to get there. So looks like the trail has got some ups and downs in it today, but the trail basically has been pretty smooth and nice, which makes it a lot easier to make those steep climbs. Well, we're on the trail and just walked down from our camp. Whoop, almost fell in the creek. I'm gonna cross the creek here if I can figure out how to do it without getting soaked. And this is a bad idea, trying to film while I'm crossing the creek. Okay, so Goldilocks is gonna filter some water here and tank up. And we're both going to get a drink because it's a ways to the next water source. But there's Goldie treating her water with the SteriPen. I don't think we've seen any other hikers that are using the SteriPen for water purification. But after 4 months on the trail, we haven't had any problems at all with it. The pens have worked reliably, and other than having to be recharged periodically, they seem pretty much foolproof. And we have taken water from some pretty sketchy sources, and neither one of us have gotten sick or diarrhea. So I think that they do the job they advertise. They sterilize the water and make it safe to drink. While Goldilocks is down there treating her water for today, I thought I'd go ahead and just give you a real quick review of the water treatment system that we're using. This is the SteriPen Ultra. This is the cap that goes over the light bulb portion to protect it, and it also has a protective case to keep it from being smashed when it's dropped. We've been using this ever since we got on the trail 4 months ago. It's been extremely effective at treating our water. The way it works is it emits a very powerful ultraviolet light out of this bulb end here, which sterilizes bacteria, viruses, and protozoa and prevents them from reproducing inside your gut. The system it's battery powered. It has a USB charging port in the back. It'll it'll treat about 30 liters of water between recharges, so plenty. And the only drawback to the system, I don't think it's any heavier really than the more popular filter systems, but it is certainly more delicate. This is a light bulb after all, and if you drop it, you can break it. But other than that, I really can't think of a drawback to using this system. It's very safe, very effective. So we're going to continue using it. Well, for today, my topic of conversation and question is has to do with trail registers. So it seems like from the time we left the border down at Campo until all the way up to Kennedy Meadows, we would run across a trail register every 50 to 100 miles. And my understanding, the purpose of a trail register is, one, so that the people who, I don't know, are in charge of that land, that section of trail, have an idea how much usage it's getting during the hiking season. But also that should a hiker turn up missing, they can go back through the trail registers and find the last place they signed in, and that would give them an idea where to start looking for the missing hiker. So it seems funny to me that the last one we saw was 300 miles ago, back, I said, right out of Kennedy Meadows. So, and given how rugged and remote the Sierras are, this seems like a place where you would want to have trail registers, because the potential for someone to turn up missing here are significantly greater than they were, say, back in the desert, for example. So, not sure why that is. I don't know if we're going to see trail registers in the future. You know, as we go forward into Northern California, Oregon, and Washington, or if trail registers are kind of just a thing in the southern part of the trail. So anyway, some of you guys who've hiked the PCT before, or maybe know more about it, can leave a comment and tell me what's the situation with trail registers on this trail. Well, it's reunion day. Goldie and I just stopped here at this little creek to refresh ourselves and cool off before tackling the rest of the steep mountain we'll climb up. And a couple minutes later, 2 more hikers joined us. Yay. And it's Midnight Rider and Dirt.
Hey. Hello.
And we've been hiking along with them for hundreds and hundreds of miles. I think the last time I saw you was at Bishop, right?
Yeah,
in Bishop. He was in front of the McDonald's, and I was walking down the street. And then before that, it was in Wrightwood, and so we've kind of been just hopscotching each other here for most of the trail, and it was good to have them catch up just again and find out that we're not actually the last people on the trail. So you guys want to say hi to anybody back home there? Or?
Hey, Mom. Jim.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. All right. We're still alive and kicking. So that's one of the fun parts of the trail that, you know, whoops, my finger, but you always seem like you're always running into people at random spots that you haven't seen in weeks or even months, and it's reunion time. So fun part of the trail. Really fascinating how much the terrain has changed from where we were just 1 week ago today. Now the mountains that at one time were literally just solid rock appear to be more normal, the kind of mountains we're used to that actually have vegetation growing on them. You can see across from me some beautiful mountains over there, eroded, way off in the distance. Not sure how well they're showing the camera, but some really interesting snaggletooth mountains. I should probably flip the camera on to show you because it's kind of cool looking. Look like dragon's teeth or something. I don't know. See that? Way off in the distance, but definitely very rugged mountains, but also distinctly different from what we've been hiking through for the past 2 months. So right now we're about 4 miles away from, whoa, falling on our butt, 4 months away from, 4 miles, God, away from Ebbets Pass, and we're probably gonna spend the night there. It's already 4:30. We spent about an hour and a half up on top of that last peak we climbed because I found that I had cell service there, so I took advantage of that to make a couple of phone calls and upload the latest video. We're really enjoying the trail though so far. It's so much nicer to walk on than what we had in the last section, and the countryside just has an overall softer, greener, more, I don't know, luxuriant feel to it. It's just really pleasant to walk through. Well, we just crested Ebbets Pass, and now it's just a short walk, about a third of a mile down the other side to the campsite where we're going to spend the night. It's actually right next to a road or highway, I'm not sure which one it is, that at times has trail magic. Although we're not holding out much hope for it now because it's the middle of the week. This is Tuesday, so you know, usually it's like weekend type stuff. But unfortunately there's no water there, so about a half mile ago I added 2 liters of water to my pack, which is, oh well, nothing like climbing uphill with an extra 5 pounds in your pack. Oh, well, I'm looking down over the meadow now, and I can actually see a car down there. So I guess that's where we're going. Yeah, this is the meadow I'm looking down onto, and you can see there's a car sticking out. So I assume that's some type of a parking area for car campers. Who knows? Maybe somebody down there will give us some free food. Goldilocks must be hungry because once we started going downhill, she took off like a greyhound and left me in the dust. So hopefully I can catch up to her and before she gets down there and eats all the free stuff. We got over the top of Ebbets Pass and going down the other side. Goldie took off like a horse heading for the barn. I can't even keep her in the camera. Where the hell is she? Boy. Okay, I'm showing you guys a whole lot of nothing because it's a windy tree covered path here is doing a great job of screening Goldilocks. Ah, there she is. I knew she was up there somewhere. All right. Last few hundred yards and then camp for the night.
StereoPen destroys over 99.9% of viruses, bacteria, and protozoa. In fact, it's the only portable water treatment that's received the Water Quality Association's Gold Seal. The UV light in the StereoPen actually deactivates the DNA of microorganisms in water so they can't reproduce and make you sick.